This is KIMT Storm Team 3, weather coverage you can count on.
Welcome back. I am joined now by Storm Team 3 meteorologist Sean McAday. And Sean, hopefully we are seeing a turnaround for this coming week as far as weather goes.
Yeah, this past week, way too hot. This upcoming week, a lot of kids are headed to school. And I remember growing up, that first week of school, sometimes it's just way too hot. You know, that AC's not enough. And then school, you know, it's the worst that first week when it's too hot. Thankfully, we're not looking at that too much this upcoming week. We'll talk more about that, but first, this afternoon, we saw these on and off clouds in Rochester. It was more so on the cloudy side. There was a couple of sunny hours, like around 6, 7 p.m. It was really nice. Then it got cloudy again as temps really start to cool down. As cool air still rushes in and out of the north following yesterday's cold front, it is condensing other layers of the atmosphere, while the moisture which was accumulated from the heat wave that we had and left over in the form of the clouds we still see overhead in Rochester, although they are starting to clear out a little bit more. We're seeing more clear skies here and there in parts of North Iowa, Mason City, which is generally a little bit more sunny than Rochester today. Now we're taking a look at the jet stream. Well, that heat wave we were tracking, that big ridge in the jet stream, doesn't really look like it's gone, but it is. Earlier this week, the jet stream is way into Canada. That heat wave, that ridge was huge. It's starting to retreat a little bit as it's moving a little bit further into the southwest. Also worth to mention, we have this tropical depression which is taking hold. It will become Tropical Storm Idalia and move into the Florida. Most likely, the National Hurricane Center forecast already out. I'm just giving this a mention because you're going to start to hear headlines about it into early next week, but that is going to make its way most likely as a rather strong hurricane into the Florida Panhandle, Big Bend area sometime in the middle of next week, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. So I'm just giving you that heads up in case you know someone there. Trends are looking like that one will be rather strong. Now let's take a look here, and again, that's Idalia. Tropical Storm Idalia, eventually Hurricane Idalia. In our neck of the woods, there's no hurricanes. There's not really anything. Our chances for rain are really slim, unfortunately. We really need that rain, and we're not looking at any good chances. I have one chance to report to you. It is not tomorrow. Temps right now around 60 degrees. It is rather dry, still a little bit humid in Charles City, where that corn keeps things, just a lot of corn in parts of Iowa, but especially closer to Charles City, just keep things a little bit more humid almost all the time. But most of our area is still pretty dry. As we head into the overnight hours, temperatures will reach the mid to upper 50s for tomorrow morning. A little bit more of some of those clouds still lingering tomorrow morning, but it does get a little bit more sunny, especially compared to yesterday towards tomorrow afternoon. Mostly sunny, mid 70s. Come on. Also, it's not that windy. Today was a breezy day. Tomorrow, not the case. Tomorrow is a very pleasant day to go for a walk, go for a hike, go fishing, go on a boat ride, soak in your last full weekend of summer for a lot of school kids. For others who aren't going to school, you still got a couple more weekends. And look, summer doesn't really end even if you go to school. You still have weekends. I'm getting off topic. You want to go for a hike tomorrow, mid 70s tomorrow afternoon. There you go. Great stuff. Now let's talk about the rest of the week. So here's tomorrow afternoon, mid to upper 70s. Like I said, a couple clouds here and there, but you know, more sunny than today. As we work into Monday, here's our small chance for rain. Monday evening, it's a bit warmer, more humidity, low 80s. A little bit of a cold front nudges through late in the day with a brief chance for a couple of scattered showers later Monday evening, working into the Monday overnight hours. And then it's just sunny and dry again next week. It does start to get hot towards the following weekend. Maybe we could get close to 90 degrees again. But thankfully for a lot of kids on their way to school, it's not a heat wave like we had last week.
Hey, thank you, Sean.